In race 4, number 3, Isaac Jack is out. Isaac Jack, number 3, who is well in the betting, is out of the first leg of the quaddie, race 4. Isaac Jack, a late scratching on veterinary advice at 12.35. Okay, Tennessee Vane, number 1, showing 65 cents the win, money back to place. 2, Match My Fire, 7.70 and 1.40. 3, Ebulance, 15.10 and 2.35. 4, Wolverton Diamond, 4.55, 1.05. 5, Neo Classic, 4.55, 1.05. 6, Nuclear Lady, 42.60 and 5.70. 7, Resounding Rhythm, 33.55 and 4.60. 8, Emerald Lass, 10.10 and 1.40. 9, Wings of Amelia, 13.60 and 1.55. 10, Blazing Memories on $22.35 and $3 even. As you can see, the win pool there nudging 80,000. The place pool has topped $33,000 race 1 at Sandown, and I can tell you that the trifecta pool on the race already is above $40,000. We'll take a break, and then Roy Higgins will cast his expert eye over the runners here in the first.
Out. No, Wings of Amelia not quite ready up to stall number 10. Wings of Amelia coming up on the outside of Match My Fire. Tennessee Vane ready on the outside of it. Wolverton Diamond. Nuclear Lady the inside. Resounding Rhythm red there. Now Wings of Amelia goes up on the outside of Match My Fire. Neo Classic 3 from the outside. The lights on. Racing, Tennessee Vane a bit slow to begin. Went sideways out of the barrier. Tennessee Vane away quickly on the outside. Match My Fire and Wings of Amelia showing good speed. Wolverton Diamond driving up towards the lead, settling down with Emerald Lass. Tennessee Vane is now travelling up quickly behind them, and they're followed by Resounding Rhythm. Further back in the field, Blazing Memories. Then came Nuclear Lady and 2 lengths Ebulance last of all. Up near the turn, about 5.50 out, and the leader on the inside, Wolverton Diamond, about a neck in front of Match My Fire. A length and a half further back, then Emerald Lass on the outside of Tennessee Vane as they swing the turn. Out wide on the track, Neo Classic, and they're followed further back in the field by Resounding Rhythm. At the 400, Wolverton Diamond a half to Match My Fire. Tennessee Vane under pressure. Neo Classic's gone up on the outside a bit at the 200-metre mark, and Wolverton Diamond over a length in front of Match My Fire. Tennessee Vane not doing enough. Neo Classic on the outside, starting to sprint home quickly. Wolverton Diamond in front with 100 to go. Neo Classic is pecking it back with every stride. Wolverton Diamond in front. Neo Classic flying to it. They hit the line. I reckon it's got up on the last stride. Neo Classic over Wolverton Diamond. 2 lengths away, third Match My Fire. Tennessee Vane lost her chance at the start. She ran fourth, a good gap to Ebulance. Then Emerald Lass, and further back Resounding Rhythm. Wings of Amelia, followed by Nuclear Lady, and last of all in the race is Blazing Memories. The judge calling for the photo. Judge has called for the photo after the opening event here today to separate Neo Classic on the outside and Wolverton Diamond. Oh, great go with Neo Classic balancing up and wearing down the leader Wolverton Diamond, which skipped away, raced very tractably and got a break. Still led by over a length with 100 metres to go, but the Hayes filly on the outside, Neo Classic, has worn it down, and number 5 has got up to win. Number 5, Neo Classic, number 5 on the outside. Neo Classic, ridden by Michael Clark, has got up in the last bound to grab Wolverton Diamond, and third placing to number 2, and that is Match My Fire, 5, 4 and 2. So it's a last stride victory there to Neo Classic. They put the blinkers on this filly today by God's Walk from Fashion Scene. She only had the one run, and she beat one home at Moonee Valley on Cox Plate Day to Solar Princess, but they put the shades on this filly today, and it's improved her out of sight. Tennessee Vane did miss the kick, and it was struggling when they turned for home, back in on the rail when she was running fourth. The numbers are 5, 4 and 2 on race 1, 5, 4 and 2. And the winner coming back now at a return $4.40 and $1.05. The second filly to pay $75, almost got there, and Match My Fire to pay $1.15. $4.40 and $1.05 for the winner by God's Walk from Fashion Scene, Neo Classic. Swettenham Stud raced the horse, the manager Robert Sangster. And it's that combination again, Michael Clark and Colin Hayes, with a win here and an outstanding run of 56.8. 56.8 is a marvellous run for 2-year-olds, with plenty of tailwind up the home straight and not much of a problem down the side. Numbers in the frame, 5, 4 and 2 on race 1.
85 and 140, 2 Bay of Sterling, 3, 10 and 105, 3 Light Up, 725, 245, 4 Miss Trollbar, 9.40 and 2.30. 5 Christmas Hamper, 1.15 and 50 cents. 6 Bond Trio, 4.95 and 1.20. 7 Red Rattler, 9.15 and 1.70. 8 Will Tell, 7.10 and 1.50. 9 Katie Cool, 8.80 and 2.05. 10 Slick Jewel, 37.45 and 6.15. The win pool, 68,000 plus. The place pool getting near $40,000. Roy Higgins, before we, and Sydney's coming up, the first event for telecast.
After race number 1 here at Sandown. The runners arriving at the starting gates now for the second. Waiting on Bay of Sterling to come into line. Now, Bay of Sterling to come up for Gary Willits, and they'll be ready to go. Light Up, drawn second from the outside. Miss Trollbar the rail. Now they're set to go. Stand by for a start. Field is all locked away. And field of 10 set to run. Racing. And Christmas Hamper, one of the best to begin with. Miss Trollbar and Bond Trio. Emelinsky began okay today. Red Rattler, Lighthouse, and further out in the track here, jumping away quickly, was Katie Cool. As they come down to the winning post, it's Katie Cool just in front. Now there's Will Tell quickly going up in the centre to share the lead when they went by the winning post. Bond Trio third over along the inside of Christmas Hamper, easing back. Red Rattler out a little wide out of the straight from Miss Trollbar. Slick Jewel, Emelinsky, and 2 lengths to Light Up, who's back on the inside of Bay of Sterling. Running out with about 1,700 metres to go, and around them goes Katie Cool to take up the running. Katie Cool led by 2 lengths now to in second placing Will Tell. A neck third the outside Bond Trio, a length into Miss Trollbar, pulling fourth on the inside of Red Rattler, 3 deep around Christmas Hamper. 2 lengths further back Emelinsky, a length Slick Jewel, a length and a half Light Up, and Bay of Sterling on the outside of it. At the 1,400 metre mark heading down the back, and there's not a great deal of pace, and the leader is Katie Cool. A length and a quarter in front now of Bond Trio and a half to Will Tell third. They're followed by Red Rattler, 3 wide around Christmas Hamper. The centre on the fence is Miss Trollbar. A length and a half further back then came Emelinsky on the inside of Slick Jewel, a length into Light Up, and ahead the outside of it Bay of Sterling. Running up with about 1,100 metres to go, and there's no change in the order. The leader Katie Cool, a length and a quarter in front of Bond Trio, a half length further back Will Tell, 3/4 Red Rattler's gone up fourth. A length further back Christmas Hamper on the outside of Miss Trollbar. Slick Jewel went around Emelinsky from Light Up back on the inside of Bay of Sterling. At the turn at the 850 metre mark, and Katie Cool coming down the hill got away. Bit of trouble back in the field there. Checked was Will Tell. Red Rattler went around the outside. Bond Trio was dropping out. Katie Cool strode away though and led 3 lengths now. Will Tell quickly running to second. 2 lengths further back. Slick Jewel's gone up third. Christmas Hamper pulled to the outside of now back to the inside of it, and they're followed by Miss Trollbar and Red Rattler dropping out, and Emelinsky pulled to the outside, and Light Up's back second to last. On the turn they race. Will Tell grabbed Katie Cool at the 400 metre mark and went to the front. They sprinted 2 lengths in front of Christmas Hamper, is running on fairly. Then Miss Trollbar and a gap, Emelinsky and Bay of Sterling down the outside, but Will Tell dashed to the front. At the 200 metre mark, kicked a couple of lengths in front of Christmas Hamper. She's running on well, then Light Up from a long way back. At the 100 metre mark, Will Tell in front. Christmas Hamper and Light Up are going to get her though. Light Up swept up on the outside and grabbed the lead, ducked in. Christmas Hamper kicks again. Light Up in front near the line, and Light Up gets up to win ahead. Christmas Hamper second, a half away third Will Tell. Then fourth home the outside Emelinsky, a gap into Bay of Sterling from Katie Cool. A long way back Red Rattler followed by Slick Jewel. Oh, the rider of Bond Trio's lost the irons there, and he's an awful bother, that rider. That's the reason for the horse dropping out at the 800 metre mark. The clerk of the course picking him up now, and last of all is Miss Trollbar. Stand by for the placings after the second event, and you'll find, although Will Tell dashed to the front of the home straight, that Light Up has finished quickly down the outside. The judge calling for the photo, and Light Up and Christmas Hamper have grabbed Will Tell with about 100 to go, clear of Emelinsky, but in the green colours Light Up has taken the lead. She wanted to get in on top of Christmas Hamper, but she's gained the day. Number 3 is the winner. Number 3 Light Up in the last couple of strides. Although she ducked in, she's defeated Christmas Hamper number 5, and third placing to number 8 Will Tell. Numbers in the race are 3, 5 and 8. 3, 5 and 8 after the second event. And that winner on the tote, Light Up, which obviously has got a real liking for this track. She got a race on protest here 2 starts ago and then failed at Flemington. But back here on this course, Light Up 370 and 115. Christmas Hamper 85, and third Will Tell $1.55. 3, 5 and 8 after the running of race number 2 here at Sandown. And the winner getting a pat down the neck there from rider Shane Tronerud, who took the 2.5 kilo claim. She ducked in, as we saw over the last 150 metres, but as quick as she was ducking into the near side, Young Trotter had made sure he stopped riding and straightened her up. 370 and 115 on the tape. Christmas Hamper 85 and third. Will Tell kicked away, gave a big sight for one at pretty good odds. Will Tell getting into third, returning at 70. Number 3, Call Me the Breeze, $1.20 and 70. Number 4, Model Sun at $3.95. 5, Sabre Sam, $13 and $2.55. Number 6, Sovereign Dagger, tote odds of $5.40 and $1.80. Number 7, Eureka Girls, $7.55 and $1.35. And number 8, Mel Sam, $8.25 and $1.50. The win pool is $80,700, a place pool of $37,662. Right, correct weight is there on race number 2 at Sandown, a half neck by a long neck, and correct weight 3, 5 and 8. The placings are on race 2. Let's go down.